Hello. Oh, my chair is squeaking really bad. I should get some WD-40 for that. Oh, I don't even know if I changed. Oh, I didn't change the title. Damn it. Give me a second. That was my bad. Forgot to do that. Today's gonna go pretty slowly. And the reason for that is I had to work all weekend long both days. I was up at 6. I got home like at either 6 or 7, I don't remember. And so I'm tired. So I did not have a weekend. And so I'm just gonna go slowly. I hope it doesn't matter. Anyways, hopefully audio is all correct. Just change the stream title. Everything seems right. So I got some notes, and I hope all the notes are fine. But there's nothing compromising in the notes, and I can just show them. Okay. So, overall, feedback was good. So that's a good sign. I'm gonna have to start making some sort of plan on how to continue. And I'm not sure. I guess I can just add a page somewhere. The case is, I'm gonna go through what she liked and what she didn't like. And basically, I think there were 3. I think there were 3 concepts that she liked. And the rest she was on the fence about. Like, it's not that she didn't like them. It was kind of like, oh, there's quite a few elements. Like here, for example, this one barely anything worked. I expected that. It's not a problem. This one was going to one of the extremes, taking concepts to the extreme. And she did like this wing in the back, but she's like, it's not really, I wouldn't know what to do with it for my lore and stuff. Like, okay. So, for example, that's some of the examples. This one didn't work. She does like the double jacket. She did like this aviator jacket a lot, so that's one of the things we're gonna continue with. She did like these wings, and she can't choose between mechanical ears or real ears, and that has to do with her lore. She is, according to her lore, the first human to be born on the moon. Okay? And so for that reason, there's a few things about her. For example, why she has such pale skin and why she's called Luna. Because moon, Luna, all that. But she just really likes foxes. So she's a fox girl. But it's not necessarily a hard line for her lore, because it doesn't really factor in. So I am going to be proposing still 2 variants. Mechanical ears, non-mechanical ears. And she doesn't even know if she has 4 sets of ears, like 4 ears or 2 ears. Which apparently was a meme in her community, which is fair enough. And so there were some things that she outright said, like, no. For example, this one, which is perfect for me because I don't know if you remember, but I was not happy with this concept in the first place anyways. So we're good. There were lots of elements that she liked of this one. But I don't know if she overall liked it. She didn't like the shoes, for example. I'm gonna have to go back through my notes. Something that I didn't realize. So she will be sending me more material today. So I don't know how much work I'm gonna get done today because I'm still waiting on stuff. But there were some things that she was telling me that she liked. For example, this here. She really liked that silhouette because she really likes Mercy. She said part of the thing that's inspired her design and stuff was Mercy. And this is fine. Absolutely fine. The only issue is we don't want to confuse the silhouettes. So this is why originally I didn't go with this concept. Because it could be seen, like it could be reminiscent of lots of other silhouettes. So we'll think about this one as well. But she really did like this one because I guess it's like the hee clever. It kind of looks like a fox from the front view. So she did quite like that. So there's room for that one to grow. So that was one of her favorite silhouettes, but her actual favorite was this one. She really liked the proportions of this silhouette, and she really liked the halo. And I know I remember saying that the halo is like not necessarily gonna draw too much of it because, you know, it may have a cultural significance for other people, stuff like that. But it seems like she's on board. And it's kind of the same for like the Union Jack on this. I didn't want to, like, there is sometimes a political affiliation with flags and stuff like that, so it was like something to make sure. Like if you're Welsh or you're Scottish, sometimes you're not too fond of the Union Jack. It is more the case with the English flag, but the Union Jack can still be contentious, let's just say. Oops. That's gonna start blasting. Where is... Okay, it's muted. We're good. Oh wait, look, Luke's online. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna send him quick message. Let's see. I won't be able to.
Daniel always, hey, have a nice stream. Hello, Danny. Welcome. Good shots. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you. Yes, we are just looking at Brock's artwork currently. Amazing art. That's the only place I would really nitpick. They look great. Like, genuinely. So yeah.
I said I was gonna stop by. So, just quickly. Just quickly saying hi. Anyways, all good. Let's see. What should I start with? I have some notes. And I guess I'm going to just add a page. Like here? No, not the end. My bad. I have not been using this program in a while. If I'm not using it as optimally as I should, I am sorry. Oh, this is the PDF document. It'll be fine. Well, tiny. Oh wait, let me read everything. Let me read everything before. I just hope I didn't put anything. Yeah, this all looks fine. Because she did talk about some personal stuff that I don't know if it's allowed to be broadcast. So I'm just making sure that in my notes I didn't add anything personal. But it looks all fine. It all looks fine. I'll fix all of that later. And I did add some tiny little notes around here. I think it's lost because of this. Yeah, it is. It's fine. It won't. It's not a problem if they don't overlay properly. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what things should I remember? Fox girl, first human born on Moon, hence the name Luna. Inspo from Juno, first human born on Mars. That's right. I forgot about that. Freckles. They're supposed to be subtle. Something I didn't. I forgot as well. Goggles. So the goggles she is fine with, but it's actually her chat that has requested them a lot. So I've offered to make it just a toggle. Of course, she's saying, well, if there's goggles, then I can't have the hairband. Yeah, I suppose. But if it's toggle, we'll see. We'll see about that. I didn't take water. Bummer. So, anything else that I put around here? I don't think so. Nilin. Oh, yeah. So I should make an homage to Nilin. Nilin is a character from Remember Me. And she did have it once in her Pinterest board, but I saw, I was like, huh, this doesn't really fit with everything else that she's put here. So I ignored it. Oh. Because it really looked like, I don't know, Portal 1, Portal 2 kind of thing. And I should have known. So that was very much my mistake. And she's saying that the jacket, Nilin's jacket, is really important to her, for example. And that's where she got her color scheme. So that was a big L on my part. Big, big L. So let me go and put some images of Nilin on her mood board. And also, I should clean up the mood board completely. I should kind of reset it and get like the new notes in here probably. I wonder if there's like a text tool. That would probably be helpful. Like I should get rid of all the things that aren't pertaining to her. I know it's like lore. But I need this as a work tool. So that's Nilin. I wonder if there's any other picture that would be helpful. I guess we can use the back of the jacket as well. I don't want to just steal the jacket and it's like, oh, it's an homage. No, not really. But if there's a way to copy some of the design cues, that would be good. I think we're just gonna go for those two images for now. It's pretty much front view. And the rest of the fit is not too iconic. Like, it is kind of the jacket. Although, never mind. That is such a low res image. There we go. Oh, there was also... but that's my PL Discord. There were some links that she sent me while we were talking that I definitely should go look for. It had to do with gamer gloves. Gamer. Let me think of the best way to do this. Nope. Oh, and she also sent me a image of a mech design that she's designing. So I have to take that into account. It's like a gigantic robotic fox. So that is also something to take into account. Yeah, just to match the aesthetic. I'm just missing the Narakumi. I'm not sure. It was a mecha break. I'm missing her mech right now. And it would be nice to go get it. So she's using gaming sleeves. Because apparently, like, she's getting really much into competitive. And so for competitive, people have started to use glass mouse pads. I have seen it around, like, I think it's Optimum, the channel or something like that. And they have, like, glass mouse pads that, with, like, the proper skates, apparently glides way better. Stuff that I was not necessarily, like, hadn't really clocked. Not really my world. Cases, she really wants for that to be incorporated into her design to show her gaming side. And so one side would be the gaming sleeve and the other would just be a glove, like a gaming glove. So that's something to think of as well. Man, I am tired. Anyways, I'm just debating where I should put all these notes. I think we're just gonna work on the Pure Ref sheet. Is there like no note? Aha, there is. And open sans. Yes, I'm happy. Okay, let me move everything that's not useful somewhere else. I guess the F-15 Tomcat isn't necessarily useless. It was a piece of inspo. Oh, she also said that she likes planes. I don't know what she necessarily like. Like she knew that the F-14 was American, so there must be some level of plane knowledge. But yeah. And I don't think she really liked the organic paneling of like the feathers. I can go check again, but I'm pretty sure she went through. She was like, definitely no for the feathers. So it was like definitely a no. She liked the more, yeah, she liked the more straight and jagged wings. So this one and these. She was into the shrapnel, like space shrapnel as wings. She thought that was cool. This this is kind of funny. So she was like, oh, I love the raincoat, but with the straps, it really feels like it may be a straight jacket. And she's kind of right. So I really gotta make sure that I am not doing that. I just gotta make it look like not a straight jacket. And I said it's not too big of a deal. And the reason it may not be such a big deal is that once you start putting the textures and stuff like that, make it look like a raincoat. And if it's possible, imagine having like the rain effect from Enfield. That would be insane. But we're probably not there. Just trying to bunch up the stuff that I kind of added. Later on. You know what? I'm gonna make like multiple sections like this. These are kind of useful. This was actually sort of useful. This is also sort of useful. This is also sort of useful. That as well. The rest, not really. Like, whatever his name is, Lord, I forget his name. Jax? It was Jax. I don't know. What is it? Shax? It was maybe Shax. I think it was Lord Shax. Anyways, even though I did it for one concept, it wasn't a concept she was too keen on, so it's fine. So I'm moving you down. I'm demoting you. Get demoted. Anything else? Not really. And I wonder if I put any notes on here while I was talking. Anyways. Whoops. Do not mean to do that. Control F minimizes? Huh. Notes. So let's see. Let's try to go in order. So, points of emphasis. Fox girl. That is for sure. That is certain. think I just triggered some French people with that. Oh, boy. Fox Girl. And the thing is... my keyboard. Hesitation between natural and cybernetic. Just my nose just whistled. Should have blown my nose before this. So hesitation between natural and cybernetic. Okay. What else? Cyber Angel is kind of it's kind of a vibe, apparently. Cyber Angel. I wasn't aware. I didn't know. I wasn't aware. I didn't know it was like Cyber Angel was like a thing. But the good part is that Cyber Angel can be merged with like a Mecha Pilot. Like they don't have to be exclusive. So leaning towards Cyber Angel. Mecha await references from Mecha Break to be sent. Why did I put a plus? I think I just fat fingered the enter key. What else? Freckles, they have to be subtle. Freckles. Subtle. I feel like these are not necessarily organized by categories. Huh? Oh, fleshy. Fleshy or mechanical. Okay. Oh. Let me go through this real quick. So she liked the hairband. She didn't like those horns. Kiriko didn't necessarily elaborate whether that was good or not. She just kind of circled it. But I'm gonna go for head accessories. Mostly ears, headset, if mechanical ears, and avoid horns because they clash. Hey, wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. What else? Oh, I didn't close the parentheses. I know I should have done this immediately after, but it was 1 o'clock in the morning, and I needed to get up at 6 the next day, so I didn't. And then I worked both days, and I got back from the first day, and I just fell on my bed and went to sleep immediately when I got home. And I guess I should have done it yesterday, but if I was just gonna do it between last night and this morning, what's the difference at that point? So I tried to take quick notes, and that's it. Goggles. So, goggles asked by chat, or requested. Requested is a better word. Requested by chat. And maybe should be a toggle. Hairband. Hairband not compatible with goggles. Either or, whatever. I don't think it matters. It's spelled the same way. I just. Oh, that was definitely something. It wasn't a problem for me per se. Oh, you can select these. What? How does that even work? Not gonna question it. I don't know if there's like AI tools in here or like text recognition. I don't know. Maybe it's I think it's probably the iPad she was drawing on that converted it directly as text. She was pleading not childlike. I don't think it was an issue at all in the drawings that I did, and I think she agreed. She's like, everything looks fine, so I don't even think we should mention it. Like, we're good. No, it wasn't even like a problem in the drawings I provided, so we're good for that. 510, like I understand. Actually, you know what? When I'm making a 3D model, I should scale it so it's 510. I suppose. What the fuck's a kilometer? What is 510 in normal units? What is 510 in normal people units? 5'10" in centimeters. Oh, 177, 178. So 178 is tall. Dang. 178 centimeters tall. 178 centimeters. Yes, it would be centimeters, not millimeters. We're good. What else? What else? What else? What else? So I did say except. Give me 1 second. Accentuation of the top half of the body. She said that was totally fine. It was even intentional. I guess I should have known. Like, I think I even mentioned it. VTubers, basically, you only see their top half most of the time. So, like, even though everything she was sending me was accentuated at the top half, design-wise, it works for VTubers anyways. No one's really looking at the legs or the feet unless you're a sycophant. So I guess I should note it down. Oops, wrong thingy. And I'm pretty sure it's a +18 stream that Luke has, so let me go just like let me just scoot it over. Anyways, what was I saying? Nope, not you. Go away, you. VTuber, okay. Accentuation of the top half. I got sidetracked. I've got the object permanence of goldfish. Accentuation. The top half. Okay. Because VTubers. No. Tubers. I know, I'm being stupid. So, she did say tight bodysuit or loose fitting clothes, either or. However, however, I was saying that both are compatible, and that is the case because here we have tight fitting clothes and baggies, and they're both working together. What was that? Do you want to see that big X? What was it? Aww. Aww. Huh. Okay. Regardless. I think it's this X that's auto-detected. Cases. I think she put that note before she saw any of the concepts. So, because you can have loose fitting. Like, loose fitting is here right now on the top half. While on the bottom half, it's all tight. She did not like orange bodysuit. That is certain. Anyways, I will leave that bit. Aviator. The what? The more aviator, I think is what that says. She's got handwriting just as bad as I do. So aviator jacket was a win. However, not necessarily the one and only choice. And also, the cutout for the teeth I made was when I still thought she was a wolf girl, not a fox girl. So I really should see what is like the fox skull. Yeah. Domesticated versus wild. Nothing changed. Oh, the snout is shorter. Yeah, I heard that when animals get domesticated, like raccoons, like I think it's like canidids, whatever they're called, like the variations of canines. Their skulls get shorter. Look, their snouts get shorter, I mean. So, green foxes still do have that, like, those fangs, let's just say. Well, wolf ones. No, what do you mean wolf fox skull? How does that make sense? No. Google, sometimes you are not the way you should be. Wolf skull. Honestly, they're pretty similar. Duh, but they are pretty similar. Although I have to say, the top teeth of the wolf are way larger. Can anyone hear that barking outside? It's a Burmese mountain. I think that's what they're called. Fox skull. Let me look it up again. Is there not like a front-on view of a fox skull? That would be helpful. Yeah, there is. They look ridiculously similar. They look ridiculously similar. Okay, well, because she thought they were ears. She thought the cutout were ears, and that's also a good idea. So what was I doing? Aviator jacket / gear. Maybe also gear is one of the main avenues to pursue. Yep, there we go. That's like one of the main ones. What else? Like, the tactical gear was fine. Mostly for armor. But she wasn't very much into weapons. Like, I did have a gun on one of them. The G word. No. So there, she was like, yeah, I'm good with the gun. Don't need it. So, no gun. So when it comes to military attire, mostly armor panels. So she did like the armored legs of the all you need is kill, but she was like, this is maybe too much, which is literally why I did it. I took it to the extreme. I would have never put that many armor panels if I only had one. The only thing is, I don't really know what the like the Goldilocks zone is for the armor panels. I may ask her again. Outfit dependent for what? Oh, harnesses and military boots. I have to say she says that, but then I think she basically circled every single harness. Yep. So subconsciously, harnesses are a go. Harnesses. Try to make it cohesive with the outfit. I wonder what shoes did she mostly like. So she did like those boots. But I know she really liked these. No heels at all. She said she liked these because these were cozy, like comfy cozy. But she may not go for it for this model. She liked those as well. I forgot about that. So the snow moon boots, the sleek sneakers, and the military boots. That makes my life easy because it's only 3 different types of shoes. And I only need 3 different concepts, really. Okay. Okay. I don't know if she liked those. I'm gonna guess not really. But she did like the armor. I think she liked the concept of the armor, but not. I don't think she necessarily liked that armor particularly. Particularly. There you go. So what was I looking at? I was looking at this right here. I think I'm gonna Add it later. Mechanical wings. I think it was really much no budge, no play. It has to be mechanical wings. Mechanical wings are a must. And mecha break styling of wings. So when she sends me that, I'll be able to more clearly see. Okay, we're done with that. Did I make a point? No, I didn't make a point of that, so I'll just leave it. Okay. Gamer glove on the right. No. Yes. On the right hand and fingerless glove, my choosing. Because she gave me a chart on the left, but she's not fussed about that one. So she did like the sneakers, but I think I'm just gonna take the specific ones. It was mostly sneakers, military boots. You know what, I'm just gonna make it a note. Shoe wear? I think it's two different words. Shoe wear. So shoe wear. It was sneakers, military boots, and snowish? Snow/moon boots. Anyways, I think I'm gonna look for examples of moon boots specifically. Anyways, I think that's mostly all of it. Oh no, she did say that she did kind of want some iridescent prismatic or foil details, because on her make a break model, iridescent foil prismatic colors include colors because Make a Break also has those colors. She said she'll send me some images of that, so that's to be seen. Did I add any notes here? Summer Angel, drawn, freckles, subtle. Head accessories, horns, ears, headset, goggles, chat requested, maybe toggle, hairband, depending on the outfit. Okay. Armor is a plus. Give you your jacket. Helmet, probably toggle. Or no. Toggle, or no helmet at all. Tactical gear. Tactical wings, loose fitting clothing. Fingerless. Yep. Okay, all that has been taken care of. Well, I suppose there's also whatever I wrote here. Okay. I think this is a blurb I should maybe add. So what are... Okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna make them points. Should be that you also liked. Raincoat. Cohesive and there's a constant narrative. Outfit must be cohesive and follow a narrative. Why did I put that as a capital? Don't know. Narrative. So, what did she mean by that? What she meant is, like, if it's astronaut themed, don't put feathered wings on an astronaut, for example. Like, it could work. Obviously, it could work. Like, but we're looking really much for consistency, that like everything works together. Like, if it's an astronaut, don't put the freaky heels, feathers, and an astronaut suit. It just doesn't really gel together well. Which, I don't know if there was like major inconsistencies in what I had done. Let's take a look. This one's a little incohesive, I'd say. It's a bit of just stuff put together. This one's a little incohesive. I know, the life rings, I shouldn't have done that. But I would have changed those anyways. There's some inconsistencies like that, like why? This one I'd say is relatively coherent, though. Also relatively coherent. This one maybe not so much. This one not at all. Or I just hate this one. I'm just a hater. This one maybe not either. Not very coherent either. This one is coherent though. This one like all kind of works together. I'd say this one's mostly coherent, but the tail kind of throws me off, I'm gonna be honest. This one not really. This one is super coherent though. This one's like all makes sense, all works together. This one, it was coherent to me, but I think I drew these things so poorly that it was understood. Which is a failure on my part. This one, not too coherent. It's just like a bunch of different things. This one was kinda coherent. Kinda. But only kinda. This one I felt like was pretty coherent though. I don't know if she understood that these were satellite dishes, and that's also a failure on my part, not being able to draw them correctly. But she was kind of saying, like, if I am going to have the mechanical tail in the background, then don't bother with the wings, which is totally fair. Understandable. But also a failure on my part to draw everything without the tail, because it kind of throws everything off. But look, first time doing it, I don't know. Figure stuff out, I suppose. Are these two O's? That's funny. Anyways. Then I'll just add images to the mood board. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? There you go. No, that's fine. Already worded that in a different way. There were some things that she liked, but were not necessarily to develop for this particular model. Fair enough. I will select things. We'll also be receiving some images from her mech and character and sorry. I will also be receiving images from her mech and character in Mecha Break to make things match. Yep, I think I already kind of wrote that. Make sure to check out the link she sent for gamer stuff. Yep. She likes short sleeve jacket because then you can see the gamer sleeves. That is true. That is true. So, that is one of the things that's going to be hard to make cohesive. And what do I mean by that? I mean, how do you make gamer sleeves cohesive with the aviator? I would have to modify the gamer sleeves to feel more military inspired, I suppose. Like add... I'll have to like look at military gloves. CSGO? I have to go open some CSGO cases? No. So there was a point made of short sleeve. Is that how you spell that? That doesn't look right. No, it's not. Sleeves are good because they showcase the gamer sleeve. So the only issue I have with that is that that directly clashes with another point here where she was telling me she really liked the 2-layered sleeve design. So maybe I'll have to do one set where I'm making sure to do all the short sleeve stuff, and another set where I'm doing all the long sleeve things, like comfy long sleeves. Don't know. Just have to figure it out. It's kind of... I think if you're doing comfy, the narrative should be... You know what? I should write that down. So... if comfy... I should make one of those diagrams. If comfy, then should represent character on break in universe. If gamer, I suppose. If but you know, no, you see, this is what doesn't make sense. Okay, I have another idea. Narrative 1. Break from duty work and just feeling comfy sleeves. Narrative 2. Break from duty work Try harding online. So, more gamer influence, more gamer influence. And narrative 3 to me would be on the field. Duty work attire. Right? Does that make sense? Oh. That's getting hidden. To me, that makes kind of sense. To me, that makes sense. And I think what I'll do is I'll make the 3 different columns. So 3 different concepts. And play on these 3 different narratives. And be altering based on those. I think roughly, she told me not to just like try to fixate on one goal. So like I don't need 3 of one, 3 of one, and 3 of one. Like 3 of one, another, and another. If I'm doing 5 of one and then 1 of another, that's fine. But roughly, I would like to have around 3 concepts for each. Roughly. So we're doing roughly half of what we did last time. That is so much work. But, look, I mean, gotta do. I want it to be right. So. Did I go? Where is the short sleeve jacket thing? I just read it. Oh, there it is. Some narrative elements that can be recorded. First human to be born on the moon. Also silhouette to revisit with the halo. Conclusion, overall positive. Definitely the right direction. Make sure to check the new images, her mech, and the edited published doc. There's also... Okay. Lore. First human to be born on the moon. On a moon. Did I write any of that before? Pale skin. Extremely pale skin. Extremely pale skin. Anything else? I mean, her name. I think lore-wise, that was pretty much it. You know what? Let me try to read if she sent anything else. Concentrated energy beams. This is all for the mech, so I'm just... Oh, she was debating between blue and orange as her colors. Aster? Aster beans? Aster... I don't know what it says. Oh boy. I'm trying to read. Okay, doesn't matter. So that is something to take into account. Blue and orange color accents. Debating between the two. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to use the Coolers website to find a complementary color, like orange and blue, but is it more of a turquoise blue, or is it more of a, I don't know. You know what I mean. Okay. So I think all the text is done. So what I am going to do it. I need do. We'll have to reorganize that later. Saved. Perfect. So what I kind of want to do is to... She does not like the asymmetrical wings. That is... I mean, that's not a problem. Will I remember that? No. You know what? I'm going to add it. I don't know where. I have to reorganize all this. Symmetrical wings. Which is sort of interesting because when I was asking around different people, they're like, "Oh yeah, I kind of like the asymmetrical wings." They thought it gave more variety. So, I mean, it's fine. It's pretty. It makes my life easier to make them symmetrical. It's less work. But yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Can I just wait? I'll try to wait. Let's see. So, things that she liked. She did like this concept, but we both ended up agreeing that, like, the biggest part of the silhouette had to do with the weapon. So it's not like it's kind of a downside, because if you get rid of the weapon, you kind of lose most of the silhouette. So I literally said that last time, so not an issue. I kind of feel like I should just maybe go get the original images. Yeah, let's just go get the original images. So shift, no, it's not shift A. Just open. No? Oh no, it's not that. Shift. Oh. It would be open images. There you go. Ah, but I have the silhouettes as separate things. It's fine. It's fine. Can I crop these? Does not seem so. Canvas, window, images. No? Whoa, no, not that. I'm gonna have to open Clip Studio. Okay, if that's the case, you know what? I'll be right back. Yep. I'll just do B. Using my mouse, so it's going slow. R. B. Be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and I'll start opening Clip Studio. It's on the other screen. Great. Did I not save? Killed me from the past. It's fine. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I don't have anything to entertain. I should do like the shuffler. I don't know if anyone watched that, but basically it was a game show, and when they were on downtime, they would show old copyright-free movies. They said it was an AI, but it ended up being just Jerma in a box. It was Jerma in a box pressing buttons. That is so funny to me. It just didn't seem possible that it was an AI. It was too natural feeling. It was too funny, like too like its jokes were too consistent. Faces. Okay, let's get back to it. Rhino Narukami, Narukami. I don't know. Anyways, so no likes the rings. I think I'm gonna just take it from that one. So this was one of the things that was a little off. It was she really liked this like the helmet kind of thing, but she doesn't want a helmet. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's just take is there a way I can just like crop it really quick? Like, I guess this works. It was kind of this. Das ist gut. We'll look into that. Especially once she actually gives me the Narukami. I think I should just send screenshots, but you know what? We're gonna do that. I know I'm not supposed to. I know this is not a thing you're supposed to do. So these. You can go there. What's next? That's the same helmet, so it's fine. There may be... I don't know. No, I'm gonna leave it for now. Let me get these. She actually did not like the placement of these wings. She said it reminded her too much of Winx Club, or whatever it's called. I remember the show. I just didn't watch it. Blasphemy! How could you? But I just didn't watch it. Sorry. I'm sure there's some Winx stands out there. Okay, this concept in general was liked, but I think I'm gonna revisit the silhouette because I feel like this is too much of a wolf and not necessarily enough of a fox. So we're gonna revisit that a little bit, especially with like different wing, because I kind of, for the first set, I kind of really stuck to the shape of the wings, the original shape of the wings. And later on, I kind of diverged more and more and more. So I'm pretty sure these two were nice because, well, first of all, the halo. She liked the halo, but she also liked the floating rocks, or whatever they were. They're not nondescript things. So this whole concept, I'm going to take it and just put it here. Oops, no. And she really liked the layout of these wings. Okay. So I'm going to add notes to each one of these. It's not much to add to those here, but it's fine. What was the other one? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Notes. Really liked the wing shape of this wing shape because it reminded her of Mercy, which is important to her. She also, I think I can just put a period. She also liked the shape of the helmet, but she is not sold on helmets in general. So it's if I don't look at the keyboard to explore. So that can go there. Can I just do Control C, Control V? Yes, I can. Really liked the layout of the wings because it reminds her of her character, in Mecha Break Narakumi? I think it's the name of the mech. It doesn't really matter. She thought that the wing silhouette was clever, but I would like to revisit it to make it more Vulpine rather than wolf-shaped. I don't know the technical term. She like rings. She like rings on what are they called? Wrists. Okay. Okay, this one. She liked the halo and would like to see if I would like to see it more developed. Cyber Angel liked this the proportions of this silhouette in general, floating cubes and all. Okay, that works. So I'm gonna revisit this one completely. I think the silhouette's pretty good. It was just I guess it was just the halo that I wasn't sure about. But hey, I guess that's all good. All fair game. Anyways. Let's get the actual concepts now. If I can get all the notes done in the morning and then fix them up, that'd be nice. That'd be a good goal to have. Oh, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Anyways, I think I can ignore these two and just go for the middle one. I think that is fine. I'm trying to think of what I could say about it. There's a few things I know I can say. Why does it say new scene? Is that what it's called? It's just called new scene? Bummer. Open images. It's this one. Okay. Let's see. On this concept, the blue wings were were liked. Nothing much else I can say about it. I think she liked the energy vibe. I think that's what she liked. When it comes to goggles, I have already said that. She liked the cutout on the what is it? Not a fleece. It's like a. Oh, it is. Is it a fleece? On the fleece. Let me look it up. Fleece. I am being a dum dum. Fleece. Yes, it is a fleece. Okay. On the fleece. However, she thought they were ears instead of bite mark. Which is fine. Which is maybe a smarter idea than what I did. Because I think the bite mark was more wolf and less fox. How about Falco? Oh god. Kill me. Anyways. Harness. She did like that harness. Harness. Good. Don't have much to say about it. The baggy trousers, also good. Military boots, also good. Good. I don't think there was anything else. Necessarily to say about this, but I will take the liberty to remove these. It'll make me understand really quick. Because I can't read. I can only write, I just can't read. Anyways. I think I'm only gonna add section of these then. The other one was just like everything, mostly, so good stuff. But this, I think, only this section, shoes, and those wings. Let me just go... I know. Oh, she did also like the tag. So, Control-C, Control-V. Harness was a success. The name tag was a success. Double layered clothing was a success. Anything else? I think in general that was fine. I think in general that was it. That was mostly it. I could add the Kiriko thing. I I don't know. It just says Kiriko. We'll think about it. Okay, these wings and these shoes did work. So... I don't know why I'm putting them all in one line. So... Space shrapnel as a wing is a vibe. Nothing else. Oh, yes. Find new writing that is relevant to her. You know what? I can make this smaller, like half the size, and then just put shoes are a vibe. Are a vibe. I don't know. I don't really know what else. You just like them. It's like that. Those types of shoes better. The rest she wasn't too much of a fan of. Not consistent at all with everything else, but I don't care. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm losing. I'm losing. They're hacking? Okay. I know they're not the same model, but it just... I'm not taking up everything. This one, nothing at all. Makes my life easy. Nothing at all from that one. Ah. She said she liked them, but she didn't know if they were good for this one. So I am hesitant. I am hesitant to add them at all. I am hesitant to add them at all. You know, I should add the Kiriko visor. I should have the Kiriko visor, but I should say make it more different. Like, make it more unique. I feel like the Kiriko visor is a variation of like the visor they have in Naruto. Is that something that is real, like real from Japan? Is that from like real armor, or is it like a Naruto thing? I'm guessing it has some sort of roots in reality, but I don't know how much. Okay, for this one, honestly, I think she only mostly liked the jacket. But I don't know if she liked this part. Like, was that okay? Well, only one way to know. I'll have to ask again. Honestly, I'm just gonna do everything. Because I have some notes for that one. Basically, if I am gonna do plain wings, I should definitely do... So, raincoat is really cute, but the straps make it look like a straight jacket. So be careful. Careful. I think it's careful with one L. If I choose to use plain wings, try to make them come from a British plane. However, unlikely. Let's see. What else? That's not too big of a deal. I think I'm gonna take the whole one of this. Oh, so she did like the long jacket, but she was afraid it was too similar to one of her friends. There are a lot of jackets to go through, I think. I wonder if I can do the raincoat. I guess I can do either open or close, and that would kind of change stuff. Also, by adding details to the raincoat, you can make it look more like a raincoat. Like, what is a straight? I'm gonna look up a straight jacket. What does that look like? Oh, I gotta go soon. Straight jacket. Oh my god, what? What are these? Oh, it's not straight as an S with an A-I-G-H-T. It's straight as an S-T-R-A-I-T. I actually don't know. Wait, no. No, it was correct. Just there's a movie? Come on, Wi-Fi. There we go. Okay. I mean... I think it's really a question of the detail. Like, I have to make more raincoat details, and I think it would make it not look like so much of a straight jacket. And I think we're good if I do that. I think. So, where was I at? I only really have 3 more concepts to go through, because the rest... Yeah, just basically these 3. The rest is kind of not needed. Like, this was cool, but not for this one, is what she said. Fine. Fine, have it your way. Open images. You and you. Come on, can I get this done in the next 3 minutes? Please, please, pretty please. So. Whoa, what the? I don't know what happened there. Wing shape is the vibe. Whoa. What is... That is not even like typo, that is just like wrong order of letters. Mechanical ears with headset is a vibe. More iterations. No. Explore more with iterations. Totally fine. Aviator jacket is very much a vibe. What else? What else did she single out? That's pretty much it. Armor is nice. Armor is nice. But too heavy in this case. Find Goldilocks zone. And then no gun. That is definitely like no gun. Whoa, my whole table is vibrating. The washing machine is going off. It is popping off. So, no gun. I don't want it to look like a... So, no gun. Okay. Perfect. Oops. Nope, not that. Nope, not that either. So. Trench coat. I don't think it's a trench coat, but you know what I mean. Is a maybe. Her friend also is... Also will have one, so doesn't want to copy. I think the snow boots were a hit. Oh. Double collar. Double collar is also maybe because same reason. I think it was both the same reason. We'll see. Comfy moon boots were a hit. Explore more. Also, it depends on what narrative we're going for. And last one, that is the washing machine going off. Okay, come on, I'm almost done. So the overall design of this one was liked. pretty much the vibe. However, the jacket is a little off. Can't put finger on it. Don't need the satellite dishes. Everything else is pretty much fine, right? Yeah. I'm just gonna hide these like that. And we're good. You know what? I'm actually gonna... We're done. We're done for now. Let me just save. I'll start putting this. So yeah, hopefully this afternoon, I will have some of the images. I'm gonna have to make a note of that. That she was gonna give me images of her friends as well, so I don't accidentally make something too similar. So I'm just gonna add request images from streamer friends to make sure no accidental similarities. Tease. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. I'll reorganize all the notes and stuff like that. And we're good. So thank you for stopping by. And I'll be back in like 3 hours. Sound good? Cool. Maybe I should take a nap at lunch. Anyways. Hope everyone enjoyed. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.